See if that fixed that. Hi friends, let's get ready. So I have a call today. I'm gonna be on a podcast, not really a podcast, a holiday special for Candace Cameron birthday. And I don't know if you've watched her movies on Hallmark or anything, but I'm gonna get ready. I've not ever done anything I feel like this cool before, and so I'm gonna get ready for it. And I had on a gingerbread outfit, not an outfit that looked like a gingerbread man, but like a shirt with gingerbreads, and Lexi was like, you're gonna wear that. So then I changed into this. Well, right now I feel like if the theme song was It's Getting Hot in Here, did you guys ever listen to that song when you were younger? Like, it's getting hot in here. That one, that's my current body theme song because the sweater is so hot and I live in Puerto Rico. Anyways, the closest to a celebrity encounter I've ever had was Ryan Reynolds was running through one of my friends' neighborhoods when I was leaving their house one day. And he was in Puerto Rico for his movie or to promote it. And I didn't stop and say hi or anything. I just called her and was like, get in your golf cart. Ryan Reynolds is running through the street. I guess I couldn't go past him. But I've never done anything like this, so I'm really excited. I am going to be on their holiday show tomorrow, and I am a little nervous. So, anyways, I'm like, like how, you want to like play it cool. Like, hey, how's it going? Like, or do you just fangirl and be like, oh my gosh, I wanted to be you when I grew up. Probably not. That's like really weird. Like, I used to pretend my name was DJ and you were the main character on Full House. So anyways, we're letting our primer dry. It's all gonna be fine. My dad's most excited about this for any sort of things that I ever get to do. He's always like, I knew one day, like, you would do this or this, or like you were, I guess I always talk to myself, he's like, you're always pretending to have your own like weather show or cooking show or anything. And here I am in my bedroom having my own hangout show with you guys. And so he was like, are you nervous? I was like, I mean, only because I want to make a good impression and I want her to be like, oh, we didn't make a mistake picking her to be part of this. Anyways, a little bit of trumpet and greens. So I really am excited, and I'll find out more about what all it will entail, and then I'll share with you all the details, but it really is fun. Lola, my 10-year-old, she was like, how did she get your email? I was like, I have no idea. She's like, do you have it on your Instagram? And I was like, no, I don't know. I mean, maybe from Facebook, I have no idea. And she's like, it's so cool. I'm like, I have no idea. I'll find out. I'll ask for you, Lola. And then, your kids are like, can I be on too? I'm like, probably not this one. Like, we're going to try and pull it off. I've already got a lot of nerves. Okay, trumpet and greens. I thoroughly love this combo mixed together. It is absolutely delicious. You're gonna get some of this chug down before this call. It helps with energy, appetite suppressant, burning fat, boosting mood, and then greens are just good for your body. Like, I give my kids greens, I take greens. I broke my glass straw. Beta broke it, so plastic reusable straw today. That'd be great. I feel like she's someone that truly I look up to in this space, and so I'm really excited just that, like, I pray for connections all the time. I have been so blessed to meet so many different types of people doing this. It's just like, I grew up was homeschooled, for high school, I didn't have many friends, and I basically knew people from like a small church in a small town. And so it's just been amazing to see how the internet can connect people. She had her people call your people, except I am my people. So, ta-da! So funny. Okay, let's get ready. We're gonna use Ophir. They still have their 40% going on. I do not know how long that's gonna be going on, but as long as it is, you should get stuff, because it seriously, if you haven't used their primer, their dewy primer is really good if you have, this is matte primer. That's why it felt different on my skin. I was like, this feels so different. Anyways, today we're gonna be matte primed. Normally I use their dewy primer. I've been moving. I moved about 2 weeks ago. We've officially been in our house like 2 weeks and 3 days. And so I'm still in the process of finding everything, and I haven't found any furniture like for my office or unpacked really my own stuff. I've been trying to unpack kid things, and I have a feeling cardamom is going to be a little dark for me today. So we're going to mix in a little bit of my non-spray tan shade of coriander. We're going to mix the two together. So I'm not really interviewing anyone. I just have a Zoom call to go over details for like a holiday collaboration, and I will be on her holiday show. So I will share all of it. So if any of you guys want to watch, it's kind of one of the coolest things I've ever gotten to do. So hopefully if you guys want to be there for it. But I'll find out today if it will actually be live or if it will be done together and then split. So I'm not sure. I really don't know a lot. I just know I'm a little nervous, and I have to be on the call in 25 minutes. So I thought nobody better to hang out with and get ready with than you. Ophir's foundation, they have a foundation finder on their website. So if you ever want to try their foundation but you don't know what shade to get, it's a really great option. It's smooth. It gives you like a very airbrush look. I today am wearing apparently matte primer. Normally I do dewy primer. If you have drier skin, dewy primer is great for you. If you have oilier skin, matte primer will be a really good option. My nose always gets so itchy whenever I use foundation. Like stimulates my sinuses or something. So yeah, she's a movie star, right? Who would have? My papa loved Hallmark movies, and he would be like so excited right now because he loved it. Well, really, my mama watched them, and he kind of complained about them. And then my mama passed away, and he watched them on his own because it made him feel close to her, which I think is just so sweet. And so I'm like, oh, he'd be so excited. But at the end of the day, we are all just real humans, real people. All right, going in with doing my brows a little. Isn't it amazing how movies or shows or lives like can connect you to people that you've never met? Like my papa, for example, like wanting to watch it because it made him feel like, oh, like he would watch it and then he'd be like, your mama would have loved that one, you know? And you're like, where he planted roses after she passed. Like he did a lot of things that she wanted after she passed. And he would just like, you know, be like, oh, your mama's gonna love these. Like, he completely believed she could look down, see what he was doing, and enjoy it. And so he kind of lived his life like that. And it's just, they're really sweet to each other. I wish she had gotten to meet Adam because she would have really loved him. Okay, don't go too heavy on the brows. Talking to myself. All right. We are gonna go in with setting powder in the shade medium. It's like a medium butter. Yep. With a fluffy brush. Ophir did launch brushes, and you can use the 40% off on those brushes. I won't use as much setting powder, to be honest, because I used a matte primer today. I just don't need it as much. I'm already kind of matte. I have not been able to find my bronzer yet from Ophir since we moved, which is sad because it's my very favorite bronzer. I'm going to order another one. So for today, I'm just going to use this cream. So her name is Candace Cameron Bure, and she is just a Christian personality movie star. Like, she plays in a lot of faith-based things, and then has a podcast, and she's in a lot of Hallmark movies. So that's who it is. If you don't follow her, she's really fun to follow. I've been following her for years, and so you should totally look her up and follow her. But tomorrow we'll be on the thing together, so I'll post all the details so you can watch it. If you ever get where you're like, oh, I got too much makeup too far down, just take your foundation brush, just smooth it out. Nice and blended. I'm gonna go down my neck just a little because I feel like I'm not quite as tan. I should have self-tanned. I'm self-tanning tonight, don't you worry. I also want to show you guys some options. It's gonna be a holiday special, so I would love if, like, what you think I should wear. I have a really cute just dress that's colorful, and I'm going to have to set up lighting in my living room. But it's gonna be late at night, and so I'm hoping my kids will all be out of the way by then, so tomorrow. Yay, Buffy, you ordered the cardigan I was wearing yesterday. We'll be twins. All right. Going in a little bit of apricot. This is like a very peachy blush color. Kind of gonna do very natural look. I am going to go in like that same shade and go on my lid. This is just a blush, but it looks so pretty on. So I love doing like blush and bronzer on my eyelids. Christina, isn't it so exciting? If I had a celeb list, she would be on it. I know. It's the craziest thing. I just am like, oh. Like, and I have a short, I think I would like Martha Stewart. I feel like she's so talented, and after her documentary, I just want to like give her a hug. Which is a silly reason to like want to meet someone, but truly. And then I think Joanna Gaines would be a really, really cool one to meet. And I am not a huge music person, And who else? Lauren Daigle. I would love to meet her. I think she seems like just such a wonderful soul. And I don't really watch many shows, movies, or anything, so I don't have like a huge long list of celebrities. So I'm kind of like, what? Oh, thank the Lord. I felt like 4 chin hairs earlier today, and I was like, I have no idea where tweezers are. Anybody else have chin hairs? Priscilla Schreier. Oh, I absolutely love her. If you've never done one of her Bible studies, they're so amazing. I did her Esther Bible study. So many chin hairs. Better out than in. Who would be somebody you would want to meet if you got to meet a celebrity? And while we're at it, we might as well just clean up all the hairiness. Okay. Oh, Lacey Chamber, she plays in all the Hallmark movies. So I've never had the Hallmark channel, and so but I feel like I would love Hallmark movies. The only time I would ever watch it was like at my grandparents' house growing up, and to be honest, it was like when I was a preteen teen, and I was not into them then, and now I feel like I would totally be. Beth Moore. I also would like to meet Natalie Grant. I know I said I don't listen to a lot of singers, but I would love to meet her. I feel like she just seems like an amazing human, and I would really like, I'm really almost out of this one. I'd really like to meet her. I love worship music. Like, I really wish I could sing, but that's not in the cards for me, so I'll never be a singer for you, although I could tell you a funny story. Last night, I was like mentioning, I really don't have exciting things happen in my life, so we kind of talked about this a lot, but Adam was like, you could always write her a song, and I was like, oh yeah, because that's how everybody wants to be like, I'm going to serenade you in a song. And so while he was in the shower, he was coming up with lyrics for a, like, Can I Call You Candy? I could sing it for you. And I was like, then I have to remember, don't ever actually talk about this, because like I could see me meeting somebody and being so weird and being like, my husband and I wrote a song like, Can I Call You Candy? But just being goofy. But anyways, I'm just digging into this Dibs bronzer because I can't find my Ophir bronzer, and I like the way the brown looks. Oh. I wish I could think of the other words. He had a whole thing going. It was amazing. He's a really funny guy. Oh, any update on JoJo? So if you follow my friend JoJo's account, the Shoemate family, I have a friend who had a pulmonary embolism after delivering her baby, and I pray for her every day, like seriously, and multiple times, like my heart is so heavy for her and her family, but she is still not doing great. She's not talking, she's not, I mean, they have her in physical therapy and they have her like, but she isn't doing great. And it's one of those things where you're like, I believe God will heal her, and I believe God can heal her, and I am just praying for her and asking anybody else like to pray for her. And I'll continue to share updates on what God's doing in her life, but really I just like know her kids and her family miss her so much. I follow her mom, and like her husband keeps up their account, and he did a post like about their anniversary was last week, and so he did a post about that. And life is so short, and you have no idea what changes are going to happen and how quickly things can change. And so just be praying for them if you feel led to. They definitely need it. Or if you're looking for like a family to help for the holidays, like we are going to be helping them as well, but there's somebody who definitely needs some extra love, prayers, and assistance this holiday. All right, getting this in. Oh, Amy Grant. Who's your favorite Christian artist? Robin DiBellini, Lauren Daigle. I saw her. Adam took me to her concert as a surprise last year, and that was really fun. And she's such a good performer. It was truly amazing. We're gonna do a cute little lip and some mascara. Casting crowns. My mama. So if you could go back in time and meet anybody, who would it be? My mama's was always Elvis. I talk about my grandparents a lot, but I was with my grandparents a lot growing up, and then a lot until they passed. My parents moved away when I was 17. They moved to Florida. And then I had stayed with my grandparents. I had a room at their house. I spent a lot of time with my grandparents. So I feel like I talk about them a good bit, or my times with them, just because I just treasured those times. I'll have to ask my dad who he would want to meet. My dad told me day before yesterday, he called, and his girlfriend has put in a notice at her job, and they are going to travel the world starting next month. So I was like, okay, we'll have fun. So they found somebody to keep their cat, and they're working through getting rid of their things, and they're gonna go travel the world. And then he said they may end up here in a couple years, but just see where life takes them. But they're starting their adventures in Bangkok. How cool. Okay, don't forget, Ophir has 40% off with the code GIFT. I put the link in the description of this video. If you need links for anything else, just let me know. I have about 9 minutes. I also forgot to put deodorant on today, and I feel like I definitely need deodorant. I'm gonna do a cute little lippy. Hairspray. I wish I knew where a what do you call it? Pencil sharpener was, but I don't. So here we are. So we're just gonna see what we have that is sharpened. The Lord provides. This is the shade All That. My mom is still alive. She is. She lives about an hour from where I lived in Tennessee. And I talked to her on the phone. And then we would see her at birthday parties and stuff.
He said, I was about the door, he said pencil sharpener, you can use this. Seriously.
Adam just came in with this. He goes, I was by the door and I heard you say pencil sharpener. You can use this. What a savage. Hey, I don't want the baby to get this. There's no way I am talented enough to sharpen my...
What do you do?
No, I found one I found one. Yeah, I did need a notebook and a piece of paper. Or a piece of paper. Where? Hiding it? Good. That's my favorite. She used to live in Hawaii though. And I would love to see my mom more. But even when we were back home, I just see her for some things. But she got remarried. She kind of has like her own like thing going on. She also keeps my niece a lot. And I don't know, she just has like that. She just kind of does her own thing. And then we catch up on like holidays. But that's kind of been like our, kind of just how it's always been. So, thank you, you're the best. Okay, this is the shade Blush, and it is the matte liquid lipstick. Such a guy solution. Yeah, he's like, I got this. I overheard and I am here to save the day. Just gonna play with this until I get it how I like it. To a little bit more of this on. And then I'm just going to pat it out. So wish me luck. A little finished look. If you want it a little less defined, then you can put on a little bit of gloss. I like the look of an ombre lip. This is Ophir's All That lip liner, and then the Velvet Bond blush matte liquid lipstick. So both of these you could also use the code GIFT, but it's only while it lasts, and it's going to change soon because I got the update. Codes are changing, so if you want 40% off, you better get it like in the next day or two, because I don't think you're gonna have the chance to get that code again. Okay, how's it look? This is about as good as it's gonna get. So anyways, I hope you guys have the best day. I will keep you updated on how it goes, and then all the details. So if you want to join in with us, you can. And just pray for me that everything will go great, and it's gonna be a good day. Love you guys.